What's up, guys? It's Goldilocks and the three Dynas. Absolutely, the three finest Dynas you're going to find. The three best model Dynas that have ever been made, in my opinion. The 2007 Screaming Eagle CVO 110 with the Showa upside down forks right from the factory, all pimped out with the Olins and built motor. And then over here, the FX DXT. And today, the subject I want to talk about is setting up your Dyna S to be used for something other than around town single solo seat riding. So I am actually going to set it up with a backrest just like this one. You can't see it underneath the leather bag, but it's a removable backrest, uprights, sissy bar pad, and also the turn signal relocation kit and everything in a set of leather pro bags like this DXT has on it. So you might have followed our 13-part series on the DXT. That bike's done, and we're moving on to our next project, which is the Dyna S. This bike is right from the factory, a 110 cubic inch. George Serjowski, the horsepower man from the New York Harley Davidson dealer, is coming down to help us out and build this engine for us. We've got all the parts in a big parts table we have downstairs, so it's going to 117 cubic inch. But back to today's subject, the removable backrest. So to put this backrest on, there's an assortment of parts you have to use. You have to first of all relocate the turn signals, and you have to relocate the license plate, which is down on the side of the bike, and you have to put the whole kit together. When you order the part from Harley, it doesn't come as a single piece. It's a multi-piece part kit that costs retails for $750+ for the whole kit. We get a discount from Old School, formerly TSI Harley Davidson, so our dealer cost on the kit was $675. I'll show you what that consists of. And again, you're going to move the license plate from the side to the back. You're going to move the turn signals to a set of posts, and it's a completely kit setup. I'll show you that in a second. We're downstairs in the shop here, where I've got everything laid out nicely. This is the main sissy bar upright, and this is the detachable side plate kit. So, and then you've got the backrest itself, the pad, you can see it says Harley Davidson on it, and the turn signal relocation kit, and the hardware docking, removable docking posts and fender stay off kit. Then you've got the actual luggage rack, and then you've got the actual license plate mount. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts you have to order from Harley Davidson. I was at the parts counter at least 40 minutes looking up all the parts, and luckily everything was correctly ordered, and I did get the discount. But as I said before, it's extremely expensive. But that's what you got to do. You got to put this whole kit together, and then there's the labor. If you had to guesstimate the labor to do that hardware docking station install kit the first time, what do you think it's going to be?
The hardware?
The docking, the whole kit.
It's probably 3 hours, 4 hours.
So, you know, for the first time, it's a lot of work. Now, you're saying that because in the DXT we had to some stuff had to modify some items. We're hoping this is a bolt-on. Bare minimum. The shop's going to charge at least an hour of labor. Let's say an hour and a half, right? So
Probably an hour per. They probably charge an hour for the backrest, and they probably charge an hour for the saddlebag.
So 3 hours. So at least 2 hours labor, and they charge $110 an hour labor at the Harley dealer. So you're looking at $220 for labor plus the retail price of the kit. It's over $1,000 just to put that rack on the back of the bike, which to me seems a little bit ridiculous. And you hear a lot of people being negative about the prices of Harley Davidsons, but you can see on the componentry, you have to get it from them because it's a proprietary setup, and if you don't, it's not going to work, or it's going to look Mickey Mouse. So everything's genuine Harley Davidson, but it's sold at an extreme premium. If you're bored talking about silly things like a sissy bar and a luggage rack, don't worry. Horsepower Man's coming tomorrow to do the 4 1/8 inch bore Screaming Eagle cylinders, the 117 cubic inch big bore kit, the Screaming Eagle cam plate, the high flow Screaming Eagle oil pump, the heavy duty bearings, what is in this box right here? Oh, this is the 117 cubic inch pistons, rings, gasket cover rockers, the master tune, the tuner, and the 259 model cams, and the fueling heavy duty valve springs. So this is a fairly simple build using all Harley Davidson parts except for the valve springs and the master tune. Everything else is Screaming Eagle Harley Davidson. This kit with the proper pipe, like a thunder header, is supposed to put down somewhere around 120 rear wheel horsepower. We'll find out when we bring it up there. Stock, we dynoed it at 82 horsepower. That's going to really liven up the motor. We're going to put the backrest in a 2-up seat and some passenger pegs so we can ride Christy on it. And this is what's going to make it rideable for me, is the Olin shocks. As you may have heard me say in the back, I broke my back a couple years ago, and the stock suspension on a lowered Dyna, a lowrider, has 2.1 inches of travel. This is going to bring it up to over 4.25 inches of travel. So we're going to do up the suspension, so stay tuned. Part 1 is assembling all of the components here. Part 2 is putting it together, and my guess is this is going to end up being a probably 7 or 10 part series, like the build that we did on the FX DXT was. Actually, I think we're up to a 12 part series on that one, because it was a pretty extensive build we did on the DXT. This may not be quite as extensive, but there'll definitely be some great videos coming up, so stay tuned. I forgot to mention we have the fork kit for this. I'll show you. I have it upstairs. These are the DLC coated gold 2-inch over fork tubes that we special ordered for the Dyna. And you can see the fork travel on the DXT is about 2 inches longer than the Dyna lowrider, the DX Dyna S DB. So extending the forks 2 inches with a set of Olin's dampener rods in there and the Olin shocks on the rear is going to bring the bike up, and we're putting the heavy duty, what's the name of the part that we bought there? Big Bear Choppers front motor mount that's supposed to guarantee to remove any high-speed wobble from this bike. They actually get guaranteed money back, guarantee if you do their whole kit, the shocks, the forks, and the engine mounts, that this thing won't wobble at 140 miles an hour. So stay tuned. We'll let you know. This is a bone stock Dyna S. We're going to build it up and make it set up for two people to ride it, because right now it's a solo seat. And we'll go through every step of the process and evaluate it for you. So stay tuned. God bless America.